Hello, Betty Croswick here. Well, the Niqab is going to be back in the news in the next debate. So I want to jump into this snake pit with both feet here because, I feel so bad that I have to agree with Stephen Harper on anything. It just curls my toes, sort of. But I do agree with his stance on the Niqab, that everybody should bear their face when they're taking the oath of citizenship to prove, if nothing else, that they don't, they're not intending harm to anybody in Canada. But that sounds a little facetious. However, it's an enormous of enormous import to the people in Quebec, because I think it's because they have labored so long, for so many years, in the beginning of their provincial life under the auspices of the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church was absolute law for many years. People couldn't hardly do anything without permission from the Catholic Church. And so religious symbols have struck a sensitive nerve in the people of Quebec. And I think we should understand this, to understand that we may lose a lot of momentum away from Stephen Harper towards any of these other groups that are running because of the Niqab. And that's pathetic, but because Harper himself belongs to a religion that is very misogynist. I know this religion very well. I was raised in it. I was baptized in it. My father was a preacher in it. So I know how they consider women. And it other than forcing women, are dictating that women wear coverings over their face. The attitudes are much the same. So we have to understand that Quebec is especially sensitive to these symbols. And I agree with this. I'm sensitive to the symbols myself because of my own background. So, but I would ask that people pay attention to Quebec and what's happening there. We may lose Quebec to Stephen Harper over the Niqab. So let's be vigilant and understand this. Try to understand what's happening in Quebec. Just let me read an article that was in the Globe and Mail a couple of days ago by Margaret Wente. She nails it. It's a tale of new solitudes. Inside Quebec, feminists and progressives are dismayed by the Niqab. They see it as an attack on the collective right to be free from oppressive religious symbols. In the rest of Canada, feminists and progressives are enraged at the conservatives' attack on a woman's right to choose. So you see that this problem that we've got going here that may do the progressives in if we don't try to understand what is really actually happening in Quebec and a little bit of the whys. And then Margaret Wente goes on to ask, how far are we prepared to go to accommodate religious and cultural differences? At what point must newcomers be prepared to accommodate themselves to Canadian society and values? And at what point, indeed? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Thank you. Thanks to Marion Croswick, my producer, and Peter Miller, my text editor. Thank you. Talk to y'all later. Okay? Bye.